What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so that seat that JJ Redneck occupies should get rather toasty as this season progresses. It should get mighty toasty after the Lakers got blown the hell out at home at Crypto Arena by the Denver Nuggets, final score 127-102. At one point in the game, the Lakers had a 10-point lead, 63-53. But then Denver would go on an unholy, absolutely goddamn soul-draining 50-17 run, which blew the game wide open, and the game was over at that point. If I'm not mistaken, the Lakers have now lost to Denver 18 of the last 19 games that they played, including the playoffs. 18 of the last 19 games, Denver has whooped that ass. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, when Darvin Ham was the head coach of this team, he was absolutely destroyed by the sycophants out there, the unholy cult, which knows nothing of basketball and only cares about following the commands of their emperor, Lord LeBron James I of Akron. That's all he cares about. That's all they care. Whatever the commands they all get from Lord LeBron James I of Akron, right? Whatever they get from him, whatever cues he puts out there, that's what they follow. And then these dudes got the nerve to question other people's blackness, but yet they greedily and happily and frantically did everything they could to get Darvin Ham, a good young black coach, out of that position and put in a man with questionable racial views into that position. They have no scruples. But the argument from the media was that, Darvin Ham is holding his team back. He just can't figure out how to beat the Denver Nuggets because Denver's the only team that really is in the Lakers' way. There was a structural problem. There was a roster issue. It just didn't match up well with Denver. But if it wasn't for those pesky Denver Nuggets, the Lakers would win a championship. But Darvin Ham's holding back. Got to figure something out. So somehow, he was supposed to be able to overcome a team that has who many people consider the best player in the game in Nikola Jokic, right? Now, one thing I'll say about Darvin Ham's Lakers, they overachieved. His first year there, they went to the Western Conference Finals. They won 10 more games that year than his predecessor, Frank Vogel. And then last year, they won 47 games and won that meaningless in-season tournament, right? But that wasn't enough for the sycophant. That wasn't enough for the occult. That wasn't enough for the media. No, it wasn't. They got that brother out of there, led by the so-called black, pro-black player, black activist LeBron James, who had all the smoke in the world for Darvin Ham, all the smoke in the world for Russell Westbrook, but none for Kel Sonnen, none for that white chick who put that disgusting meme of him in a maid dress, nothing for Skip Bayless. All these years, nothing. But anyway, at least with Darvin Ham, for the most part, those games were competitive. They were competitive. It's just that down the stretch, in those last final possessions, Lakers just couldn't get it done. But they were in the games. LeBron James came up short, which the occult and the media conveniently ignored, missing threes, turnovers, all of that crap. But the games were competitive, ladies and gentlemen. At least they were competitive. At least the Lakers, aka the Fakers, had a shot at redemption, a shot at shutting us all up. But LeBron and his side just couldn't do it. The other side never got done. But with under JJ Redneck, they're getting their ass beaten these losses. Did you know that in their 6 losses, they're losing by more than 13 points per game? They're not even competitive in their losses. 13 points per game. Because in those losses, they're not beating up depleted teams. In those losses, they're not beating up on the cellar dwellers of the NBA. Their defense has gotten worse, but no criticism from the media. No criticisms. And where's Scap Attack on this? I know he criticized LeBron James, but has he been criticizing JJ Redneck? Because, you know, Scap Attack is real suspect any goddamn way. You know, real suspect. But, you know, that's another video for another day. Lakers are giving up 117 points per game defensively. 117 points per game. Last year, they gave up 116 points per game. This year, they're scoring 116 points a game. Last year, they scored 118 points a game. So explain to me how Professor F, you know what I'm saying, how is Professor F improving his team? Professor F minus, I should say. How is he improved? Where's the intricate offense? Where's where is this next level intellectual, you know what I'm saying, genius strategies at? Where is that? Where is this metaphysical realm of knowledge that he was going to, you know what I'm saying, display and bless us with? You know, he promised to use math and equations. The most brilliant coach ever. This matrix level, I mean, like I said before, when you look at the court, it turns into Neo and the Matrix. He's seeing all of these things, these planes, the astral plane of the court, and all these other things we can't see because we're not blessed with JJ Redneck's intellectual acumen. It's on a whole nother trajectory that our human consciousness can't even fathom to even just grasp. Where is that, ladies and gentlemen? You know, as I said before, things are going to get much, much more difficult for the LA Fakers. Much, much more difficult. The next game is going to be against, check that right now. The next game is going to be, I'm looking at the wrong season here. I believe it was against the Phoenix Suns, right? Yeah, the next game is against the Phoenix Suns. That's Tuesday, so they got a huge break. They should be nice and ready. You know what I'm saying? Take that L on the road. And they play the Thunder on the 29th. Play the Timberwolves on the 2nd. Miami on the 4th. They play the Kings back-to-back, 19th and 21st. And they have an 11-day break. We play the Kings back-to-back, 19th and 21st. They play the Warriors at Christmas. On Christmas, they play at the Golden State Warriors. They're gonna get the hell beat out of them that day. Then they play the Kings again on 28th, and then they're gonna end the year a day after LeBron James' 40th birthday. They're gonna take a big ass L against Cleveland. And they play Portland again on the 2nd, New Year. They play the Rockets. They play the Mavericks. Kyrie gonna drop 30 on their ass. They play the much improved Hornets. They play Brooklyn on the 17th, the Clippers on the 19th. They play Boston on the 23rd, and the Warriors again, then the Hornets. And they play the Knicks, and the Clippers, and the Warriors again. They play the Nuggets on February 22nd. They play Dallas on 25th. Minnesota on 27th. The Clippers back-to-back. Then the Knicks. Then the Celtics. Then the Bucks. Then the Nuggets and the Suns and the Bucks. Then the Nuggets. Then the Bulls. Then the Magic. The Pacers. The Bulls. The Grizzlies. The Rockets. The Warriors again. The Pelicans. The Thunder back-to-back. Then the Mavericks. The Rockets. It's going to get ugly. God damn it. It's going to get ugly. They should have padded their record down because it's going to get ugly. And we don't want to hear no excuses about JJ Redneck and as those losses begin to pile up. Keep the same energy you did for Darvin Ham because all y'all looking like some buck dancers right now. All of you. Darvin Ham gets his revenge. Elijah! Yeah! Ooh, you a sneaky one. Yeah. Ooh, LeBron! You the pressure, huh? You the pressure. You a quitter, you. You're quitting Cleveland the first time. You're quitting Miami. You're quitting Cleveland again. All you do is quit. You goddamn quitter. They made you rage quit on social media.